supposed to impress me? Don't cause any trouble here, got it?
You don't look like a swineherd.
Neither do you. What do you want here? To empty out the farm?
You look like someone with a lucrative extra income. A thief.
If you say so. Have you already been in the castle in Trelis? There are supposedly great riches hidden there.
I will plunder the castle of Trelis sooner or later.
Nice. If you pull that off, I might show you a couple of tricks. Well then, don't let the orcs catch you.
Where can I get something really valuable?
The shaman Kamak at the excavation in Trelis carries an artifact. It must be some sort of power source. Well, can't hurt for him to lose it, I guess.
Where is the best place to get rid of hot property?
West of here in Namora is Dudley. It'll buy your stolen goods.
You look like a strong fighter. You are surely the right person to help me with the small problem in the caves under my farm.
You're the boss here?
The orcs are the bosses. They squeeze us farmers like ripe fruit. I think the only reason they haven't killed us peasants yet is because they know nothing about breeding livestock. They would probably starve if it weren't for us.
What's up with the caves under your farm?
I've been hearing this scary grunting up here for days now. I suspect that some beasts have made themselves at home in the caves below this rock. I can no longer sleep in peace.
I will take care of the grunting beasts in the caves.
Go eradicate those nests down there once and for all.
How's it going on your farm?
If I didn't have to pay such high rent every month, I'd be a lot better off.
How much rent do you pay the orcs?
They want 1,000 gold coins every month. I managed to scrape the gold together, but so far, I haven't dared to leave my farm. First, I want to know what's wrong with the caves down there.
Show
man? What do you
What
want?
is
The
it?
grunting beasts beneath your farm are gone.
High time that someone took care of them. Here's the rent that is due to the orcs in Trelis. I'm positive that you are the right person to take it there.
Show me your goods.
No, please, don't hurt me. It wasn't me.
Hold on. What have you been up to? Out with it.
Nothing. I'm just a simple farmer doing my job. Believe me.
You're no farmer. You're a runaway alchemist. You work for the orcs in Trelis.
Please don't give me away. I'll give you all my gold, but don't tell anyone I'm hiding here, all right?
Why did you run away from Trelis anyway?
Can you imagine how the orcs treat you when you aren't a fighter? You're always getting pushed around and humiliated. I just couldn't take it anymore.
Did you just say something about gold?
I'll give you 150 gold coins if you leave me alone. That's all I have.
You're going back to Trelis, or I'll drag you there.
You're a nasty bounty hunter. Fine, I'll go back. But you better make sure I get there in one piece, pig.
We'll see what happens.
It is your honor.
I'm here. Are you happy now?
Make me some healing potions.
So that's how it is. Now I get to work for you, too.
That's why you're here.
Here's a couple of healing potions.
Doesn't matter. Show me your goods.
Always say.
Shit, no good will come of this.
You don't know you have enough for us.
You better stay out of it.
Commoners have no honor, and that's the way it is.
Hey, we'll finish this matter. Take my advice.
We have to think before.
I found Avogadro.
Very good. Now take him back to his lab.
I found him on one of the farms.
How nice for him.
I cannot believe this.
Avogadro is working in your lab again.
Fine. If he takes off like that again, I'll kill him myself. Very good, Mora. You're pretty useful all in all.
Doesn't matter.
We'll talk later, Mora.
Still, I don't like it at all. What is it? Another mercenary. Did you come to make trouble for us too? Beat it! We've already suffered enough.
Take it easy, kid. Otherwise, I'll have to teach you a lesson.
Come on, then. I'm not afraid of you.
Take my advice.
Right, still, it can't go on like this.
You'd better get back to work, you little brat.
And what if I don't?
I don't know if you're right about that.
It's time somebody taught you some manners.
Then show me what you've got. Now we'll see who's stronger.
Stay out of it. Well, we have a big problem when we do.
I bet you came to demand the rent, right? But I cannot pay. Those thieving scum have stolen it all. Oh, damn it! See? Here they go again.
These damn beasts are everywhere.
It's just too many of these beasts.
Well, that takes care of that. These damn beasts are everywhere.
You're no great loss.
Can't we just get along?
Damn, every bone in my body hurts. What do you want from me anyway, you head case?
A servant like you shouldn't talk so big.
Servant? I am no servant.
You're right
I
about
know
that.
important people.
Or why not?
I don't believe a word of it.
Really? I worked for the
Still,
orcs
I
at the
don't like it at
temple.
all.
My shovel must be lying around somewhere over there.
Doesn't matter to
Really?
you.
Take a look if you don't believe me.
That's all we need.
I think I'll just come by now
Where's
and then to
Dad?
smash your face.
Yeah, all right. I'll keep my
We
mouth
have a
shut.
big problem I'm doing.
And what's in it for me if I find your rotten old shovel?
My advice.
If you bring me my shovel, I'll tell you how you can get your hands on a
Still,
lot
we
of
can't go on
gold.
like this.
Really? This is getting better and better.
Hey,
Probably do it
I may be a
yourself.
hothead, but I'm not a liar. Got it?
I don't know if
We'll
you're right
see.
about that.
Or why not?
Those filthy thieves are taking everything I have.
Like it at all.
Where do those thieving goblins come from?
They keep coming here from up north, stealing like there's no tomorrow. There must be a nest somewhere along the river. I wish someone would find it and sort them out. Then I could finally do my work here in peace.
What about your rent?
The rent money I was going to give Trelis has been stolen. Those dirty little bastards.
Show me your...
You should probably do it yourself.
I don't know if you're right about that.
Or why not?
Still, I don't like it at all.
Doesn't matter to you.
That's all we need.
Hey, you! What are you doing sneaking around?
Beat it.
I'm going to relax.
Probably do it yourself. I don't know if you're right about that. Or why not? Still, I don't like it at all.
The cave of the thieving goblins to the north has been cleaned out. There will be no more goblins coming from there.
Thank Enos. Now there will be some peace and quiet on my farm. Thank you very much, stranger. May this little reward help you on your way.
Take my advice.
What is it?
I have your shovel. You owe me something.
You were really in the temple?
As you can see,
But there were these horrible...
undead.
One thing I've got to give you. You're brave.
Or why not?
You forgot something.
What?
Cash, pal. Out with it.
Sometimes I've seen the farmer Derek creeping over to the Eno statue at night. Take a look around. He's definitely got something stashed away there. You'd better go now.
Better stay out of it. Well, we have a big problem. Take my advice. Right, it's still, it can't go on.
I don't want any trouble.
You should probably do it yourself. I don't know if you're right about that.
Man, what do you
Not
want?
one step further.
Shut up. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead now.
All right. Then forget I said anything.
Keep calm, kid. I won't hurt you.
You haven't come to make trouble, have you?
Never mind. Tell me what's going on up here.
This is a rebel camp. I am a rebel, and fight for the king.
And? Killed any orcs?
I haven't been in any battles yet, but I'm looking forward to taking out my first orc.
You couldn't even kill a meat bug.
I've already practiced a lot with my sword. Bring on the orcs.
Yeah. What do you do here all day long?
I make sure no one sneaks into the camp.
Doing a great job, obviously.
It's not that easy, you know. Especially not with all the beasts in the area. But what scares me the most is the undead in the cave over there. I don't want to know what they do to someone they got their hands on.
Oh, I could tell you a thing or two about that. I could clean out the undead cave for you.
You'd really have the guts to go into a cave full of undead?
It wouldn't be the first time.
If you manage that, I'll give you 300 gold coins, all right?
I'll think about it.
Hey you, what are you doing sneaking around?
There you are. Finally. I thought you wouldn't be coming back.
Sure. I enjoy dropping by.
Then let's get straight to work. How are things in Namora?
So far, I've heard nothing about Namora being destroyed.
Then you'll have to tell their leader that we're pinned down here. Namora needs to send reinforcements. Quickly.
What's the name of the leader in Namora again?
You don't know. It seems to me you don't even know where Namora is.
Of course I know where Namora is.
Then hurry and get reinforcements.
What are you doing in this cave?
We were overrun by the orcs when we tried to secure the Temple of Trelis. They're obsessed with searching for divine artifacts. They came with about 30 warriors. All we could do was flee here.
What do you know about the divine artifacts?
The orcs have taken everything they could recover from the temple to Trelis. If one of those rare artifacts was indeed in the temple, then it's bound to be in Trelis now.
I see. What is so important about the temple?
Every artifact that the orcs recover can be used against us. The excavations at the temple must be stopped. Someone has to prevent the orcs in and around the Temple of Trelis from digging.
You mean kill them?
How else? They don't understand any other language.
Man.
The cave over there is an old cemetery. The skeletons that were there are nothing but dust now.
That's reassuring. It's worth 300 gold coins to me.
Fine.
We're keeping an eye on things.
Everything lies in the head of Beliar. I'm not so sure about this. How could it be any other way? Now,
Be careful what you touch in here, stranger. I will tolerate you in my house only as long as you have gold. I hope you get the point.
You're more than just a merchant, aren't you?
How perceptive of you. The orcs are searching throughout the land for relics of the Ancient Ones. We give the orcs free access to all parts of Varant and support them in their excavations. I see to it that the orcs keep up their end of the agreement.
Tell me more about the relics of the Ancient Ones.
The orcs will gather whatever artifacts and ancient writing they can find, but they are most interested in the divine artifacts. They say that the Ancient Ones possessed several of them. That's why they make the humans excavate the old temples in order to find them.
What divine artifacts have the orcs already found?
They say that such an artifact existed in the eastern temple of Trelis.
Existed?
It is no longer there.
What makes you so sure?
Quite simple. I know where it is.
Do you really? Where is the divine artifact from the Eastern Temple?
The price for this answer exceeds the capacity of your purse, I'm afraid.
What do you know about the divine artifacts?
I'm a businessman, not a scholar. The secrets of these rare relics have so far remained concealed from us secular people. Presumably, they are incredibly powerful in the hands of one who is chosen by the gods. But who knows?
What's the agreement between you Hashishin and the orcs?
We support the orcs, and they pay us for it. It's as simple as that. But Vak has been behind on his payments for a few days now. I cannot say that this pleases me at all.
How much gold does Vak still owe you?
An inconceivable amount of gold, stranger. If Vak doesn't pay up soon, we will close the gates of Varant to the orcs. We won't open them again until the orcs settle their debt.
What will it take for you to tell me how to get to the divine artifact?
Here's the deal, stranger. You see to it that Vak sticks to his part of the agreement, and I will help you. I think that is only fair.
If you say so. Who are you?
I'm a direct emissary from Varant. My name is Kabir. I buy and sell the rare valuables of the desert. I will make you a powerful man, if you can afford it. If your purse is empty, you might as well not waste my time. Every blessing has its price, as does every curse. Shh. I will only sell you that once you have proven your word.
Stop! Not one step further!
Let me in.
All right, but behave yourself. Why are you disturbing my council of war? Speak!
Council of War? The war is over.
Little smartass. You humans have been subdued. No serious threat can be expected from you anymore. Nevertheless, I must attend to the balance of power in this part of the country.
How are the excavations going?
We're digging like lunatics all over the world to find the divine artifacts. So far, our efforts haven't borne as much fruit as we hoped. Only Beliar knows if the amulet from the temple in the east really is a divine artifact.
I want your divine artifact.
Ha ha ha! Why should I give it to you?
It's of no value to you.
Nonsense. I have other problems, Mora. I still don't have enough gold to keep our part of the agreement with the Hashishin. That cutthroat of a Hashishi, Kabir, has been waiting for an answer from me for days. What do you think will happen if he doesn't get his accursed gold soon?
Who could challenge the power of the orcs?
I said nothing of challenge. I said balance of power. The Hashishin are our allies. They let us conduct excavations in their desert. Furthermore, they grant us unobstructed access to their desert and their cities. For that, we pay them a heap of gold. But despite their friendship, someone has to make sure they don't get too strong. And that is my task.
You're preparing for a war with the Hashishin?
We are on the edge of the desert here. If the Hashishin send a sizable army into the Midlands, I will get warning from here first. If this castle falls, nothing will stop the Hashishin from entering the Midlands. I want to prevent that.
Tell me more about your alliance with the Hashishin.
The Hashishin were very helpful in the war against the Moras. They took care of that part of the world which we orcs rarely visit, the desert. Furthermore, we pray to the same god, Beliar. It was a strategic decision to make an alliance with them.
That's what you always say.
What about the rebels?
Yes, right. They still exist too. And you say the war is over. Bah! The rebels raid the farms, blockade the pass to the desert, and rob us whenever they can. They're said to have a major camp up in the west. They call it Nemora. I would love to eradicate Nemora, but I have other worries at the moment. As you know, I would richly reward anyone who manages to smash that camp to bits. If I can afford it, of course.
I will bring you the gold for the Hashishin.
You want to bring me all the gold? Are you serious? We're talking about 50,000 gold coins.
Phew, that's not pocket change.
I know that, you moron. But all right. If you actually manage to succeed, then we can talk about the artifact again.
I'll see what I can do. Where should I get the gold for the Hashishin?
The best way is to visit the farmers in the area and demand the rent. Go to the adjacent temple and have them give you everything they've discovered there. You'll have to get the rest of the gold somewhere else. I don't care how you do it, just do it fast.
I see.
I won't tolerate that yourself. Moras are nothing but trouble. We'll talk later, Mora.
What are you doing on my farm? If you've come to collect the rent, forget it. The rebels came and pillaged everything. There's nothing left to take here.
How are you going to pay your tribute to the orcs if you have nothing left?
Right now, the orcs have other things to worry about. The orcs won't be around here much longer if you ask me. Soon the Hashishin will take over everything, and then the deck will be reshuffled.
The Hashishin want to take over the Midlands?
Oh, what do I know? At any rate, I've been seeing more Hashishin here than orcs over the last few weeks. The Verant Desert begins not far from here, to the south. Go see the magnificent buildings they've erected there for yourself. I refuse to believe the orcs are letting them do that out of the goodness of their hearts. The orcs are scared of them, that's what I think.
Rebels attacking harmless citizens?
Those layabouts are only hiding in the woods so they won't have to do any decent work.
You don't really seem to mind the orcs hanging around.
I don't care who I work for, king or orcs. It makes no difference. Somebody or other is always ruler of the Midlands.
What about your rent, then?
I already told you that the rebels attacked me.
Nonsense. Rebels will attack orcs or orc mercenaries, but never farmers.
If you say so. 2 days ago, 3 rebels came to my farm from the west. Their leader was called Hengli, or something like that. He and his men turned my entire farm upside down and took whatever they could find.
Where did Hengli go with your gold?
They headed back to the west where they came from.
Hey, stranger. Did you hear anything about the rebels in Namora?
What do you know about Namora?
Namora is a rebel camp to the west. Those guys up there are really well organized.
What do you want from the rebels?
Some of them were here a few days ago. I would have loved to go with them. I'm tired of working on the farm here. Living in freedom is better than being a slave to the orcs.
I heard that the rebels raided Farman's farm.
So what? They never harmed me.
I see. Do you know where Namora is?
Well, I've been there before. I observed them for days, but I never found the courage to show myself. I wish I had now. I wouldn't try again to go there by myself.
I will accompany you to Namora.
You would do that for me? At last. Forget the farm and all. A rebel's life for me. Do you think they would let me join?
We'll see.
Okay. Let me know when we're leaving.
Let's head for Namora.
All right. Follow me. I hope you know that I'm not much help in a fight.
In that case, you should run faster.
Another one of those beasts! I hate the beasts. I hate the beasts! That's it. We're here. I really hope the rebels will let me join. Thank you, stranger. Here, take this for your way back. May Enos protect you.